Coming up on this episode of Inside the Epicenter.
Hormoz and I met, and as I got to know his story, I coined a phrase. I described him as Hormoz is the Billy Graham of Iran.
Wow.
Now, why do I say that? I say it because Billy Graham was the most famous evangelist certainly in the last 100 years, but arguably since the Apostle Paul. And Billy Graham personally, face-to-face, traveled the world and preached the gospel of Jesus Christ to over 200 million people. Wow. That's aside from what he did on television, radio, movies, magazines, books. We're talking about preaching in stadiums to more than 200 million people over the course of his life. And God bore a lot of fruit through him. Now, Iran is not a country that Billy Graham was ever allowed to go to because, well, it's a Muslim country, and so generally you can't preach the gospel openly, pick a stadium, rent it, and invite people to come. But particularly in the last 30, 35 years of Dr. Graham's life, Iran was controlled by a radical Islamist regime, the Ayatollah Khomeini, and then the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. But Hormoz had left Iran with his wife, both as Shia Muslims, but came to the United States after having been in part of those huge rallies, death to America, death to Israel. And for some reason, the State Department gave them visas because basically they said, well, maybe not death to America quite yet. We'd like to go to graduate school over there. And the story is that they eventually came to Christ in the United States. But as they started growing in their faith, and I loved talking about it, I was just captivated, mesmerized by this conversation, my first one with him. God used them to do as a couple, was start to plant a church of Iranian converts to Christ, and then disciple these people, and then plant other congregations, and then eventually to found a 24-hour-a-day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, satellite television network to broadcast the gospel of Jesus Christ and Bible teaching and other worship services and so forth over the heads of the Iranian government, over the heads of the Iranian Muslim clerics, right into the homes of the Iranian people, where in the privacy of their own home, they could be clicking through their satellite television network, a European network, and going, that's interesting, what is that guy saying?